Well, this will be a pretty fun one if you don't like the Leafs. How you doing? Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another edition of Steve's Dang It's, where we take a look at the biggest things from around the NHL over the past week that made someone say dang it. For our first dang it, you ever get a 6-0 lead, and then when you have that 6-0 lead, you almost blow it entirely? Because that's exactly what happened. The Pittsburgh Penguins go up 6-0 on the New Jersey Devils, and guess what the final score was? 7-6 for the Penguins. They did end up winning, but holy cow. Now you'd think that'd be a dang it, but let this be proof that there are no insignificant goals. You can look at a goal allowed in a blowout and go, but it's a blowout. Well, that's not how this one ended. It ended as a 1-goal game, and this was a goal against in that 1-goal game.
Against the Devils. Gensel, of course, coming up a hat-trick performance. Look out, this one skips in! Wedgwood missed it, and the Penguins lead at 3-0. Brian Dumoulin, he'll take it.
And Dumoulin has been on some kind of offensive roll. And for Wedgwood, he just let the puck play him. And as a second baseman would know, you cannot let the puck play you. You can't let that. You got to at least keep the body in front of that puck.
Oh no! It seems unbelievable that that was only goal number 3 in what would end up being a 13-goal game. Brian Dumoulin, with what I assume was just a dump-in attempt, somehow it gets past Wedgwood, and Brian Dumoulin fans, it was very niche, but you're not gonna like this. That goal should not count towards his stats. It should count towards the final score of the game, but for his personal stats, this should be like baseball. That's an error. Brian Dumoulin, despite scoring that goal, had nothing to do with that goal. Ooh, wow. That's a dang it. That's one of the worst goals this season. But you know what? Wedgwood shouldn't feel so bad because it happens to the best of us. Take Jonathan Quick, for example.
Fleury continues to pile up the wins. 2-1 Vegas, Wednesday night hockey presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. As this puck squirts in underneath Quick.
Wow. It's one of those, Alex, where I don't know if you can, you're going to fault the goaltender. There's no question. It's a play where Vegas is just getting it in deep. And Pacioretty will get 301. Watch this. It bounces against the grain. Quick is coming across one way, and the puck, I assume the edge of the puck hits the ice. Now watch this. It's going that way and then kicks back from left to right. But having seen that, Todd McClellan says enough with Jonathan Quick. Going one way, it did. It kicked back against the flow. But Cal Peterson is...
Nope. No. Same thing. That should be a goal for Vegas, not for Pacioretty. That is an error on Quick. Geez, at least this one, it was at the blue line this time. Listen, I'm sure a significant chunk of you saw my video with David Ayers where he put me in goalie equipment and took shots on me. I know that being a goaltender is difficult, but it seems impossible that both of those goals went in the same dang it's video. My goodness. That is a goal for the Vegas Golden Knights, but not for Max Pacioretty, and it's also a dang it. For our next dang it, why is it every time this happens, the Detroit Red Wings are involved? Well, I'll just show you. You'll know what I mean.
And now here is Helm with a break. Ottinger's going to come way out and take him out in the high slot. A kamikaze play for Jake Ottinger. He's going to pick up a penalty for it, and
got a late start on this as he scrambled out, and then you just lay out. You're not going to get the puck clean, so make sure you clean out the opposing forward. Although I think Ottinger at least touched the puck first. Did he? Nah, maybe he didn't. And then he sent Helm.
Now, at least Darren Helm didn't go flying like Marian Gaborik did. Show him, Drew. Remind everybody.
Here's a breakaway. Look out. Hudson coming out. Oh! Gaborik!
Yeah, now you remember. But producer Drew says never saw Hasek get a penalty for this. That's what I remember about it. He basically ragdolled Gaborik, and the arm went up immediately, and Hasek's like, why? Why? Because you folded a 200-pound man like he's laundry. I would love to get your feedback on this. The Hasek one, the Ottinger one, they are slightly different, but leave a comment in the comment box down below. Should those be penalties for the goalies? Because I'm torn between, listen, goalies deserve a little bit of protection, but they can't do everything, and I don't know, it's kind of funny. You should leave it. Made even more hilarious by the fact that Jake Ottinger is just a mammoth. Ottinger is 6'5", 225, and ironically, because of the Gaborik thing, from Minnesota. So to Ottinger for the penalty and Helm for going airborne. That's a dang it. For our next dang it, what might seem like karma, but I have other thoughts. Check out what Jordan Staal does here.
Stood in there, and that was a big-time kind of middleweight scrap. We were waiting for one to happen tonight, and now in front of that, Yanni Gourde is really jousting in front of that goal. That's tipped, and they score. It was Jordan Staal who just withstood the cross-checks that were being laying on him by Gourde, and he tips it home to make it 2-0.
Taking the shot from the point, bottom of your screen is Hamilton. Okay, then watch top of the screen, and he did. Even though Yanni Gourde's pushing out on him, Staal must get a piece. Oh yeah, he did. He tweaked that one up seriously. Look at Vasilevsky. There's nothing he can do on this one. It's rising. Vasi has it covered.
Okay, that's great, right? That's hilarious. So look at this. Yanni Gourde, little guy, feisty guy. He can play on my team any day. But here on this play, he cross-checks Jordan Staal like 7 times in front of the Tampa net. And Staal does not move a muscle. And then he tips in the shot and celebrates right in Gourde's face. Karma. So for Yanni Gourde, that's it. Oh wait, we're not done? Well, no, we're not, because it's a little weird that Gourde would so viciously cross-check Jordan Staal like 7 times. I wonder what led up to it. Did anything lead up to it? Yes, because if you look, Jordan Staal spears Yanni Gourde right in the Yannis. If you got Gourde right in the Yannis, then you'd be upset too. And listen, all of us, everything that we've been through over the past 13, 14 months, we could all use a vacation. None of us want to work anymore, do we? Folks, I have a solution for you if you don't want to do any work. Just put on a shirt with vertical black and white stripes. Look at the ref on this play. All right, check him out. He's right in the corner. Oh, he speared him. Nah, I don't feel like calling that there. And okay, yeah, I'll do some work and point my hand. But Tim Peel can't do any more games this season. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's all fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Like, I watch enough sports to know that I feel like refs in other sports make bad calls that just get people mad. NHL officials just don't do anything. They just don't do anything. Front row seats, though, that's a dang. Listen up, if anyone from the NHL is watching this, I'm not the best skater, but if you need someone to do nothing and point at the net every so often, I'm your guy. Now, for our next dang it, I know I should take it easy on refs. They have a hard job. It's not always easy to do your job well. And with hockey, the rules are complicated. Like, for example, am I supposed to pass to guys on my team or the other one?
Oh, it was backside, but couldn't, and the Flames are on it. What a good play by Michael Bauer. There's a giveaway to Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk makes a move, scores! Puck coughed up, seconds later, Brady Tkachuk makes it 1-0 Ottawa.
Backlund, now here's Valimaki, all sorts of time. Goes off the center's player, and then right to Brady Tkachuk. He takes his time. Tkachuk does a nice job making it appear that he may go to Connor Brown.
Oh, buddy, Juuso Valimaki, it looked like he had a lot of time until Josh Norris puts on the pressure. It banks off his skate, straight onto Brady Tkachuk's stick, in the back of the net. Short, simple, to the point, that's a dang it. But luckily, Valimaki was the only player to pass to a guy on the wrong team this week. Oh, he wasn't.
Set it up as Ryan Suter will play it for Minnesota.
Picked off, here's a shot and a goal! Christian Fischer on a pickoff, and we're tied at 1.
To get your first of the season right there, and you could tell the relief on his face after that celebration, and what a shot there by Fischer. Maybe he just needs a little time and space. There's a turnover. Thank you very much.
Dude, that's so much worse. Ryan Suter, seasoned veteran, time, space, everything you want. Right on the tape. Christian Fischer shoots, scores, and Ryan, how did you think that was gonna go? Hey, if you want to see it, dang it. Because I know from the messages that I get that a bunch of people who watch these videos are relatively new to hockey. So let me tell you the story about Ryan Suter's contract. Right now, there is a cap. If you're signing an unrestricted free agent, the longest you can sign them for is 7 years. And if you're extending one of your own guys, you can do it for 8. That's the maximum. And that's because of contracts like Ryan Suter's. Because in the summer of 2012, right before the 2012-13 lockout, he was signed to a forever contract. Okay, not literally forever, but 13 years. I know you're wondering, 4 years left. 4, over 7.5 mil against the cap. Him and Zach Parise signed the same day. $196 million. $4 million shy of having Connor McDavid twice! And I get it, Kirill Kaprizov and the Minnesota Wild are fun now. Something about me, who was out of work because of that lockout, will always hold it against the Minnesota Wild. Lockouts and passing the puck to the wrong player, that's a dang it. For our next dang it, you like Lemony Snicket? Because now I present to you the Chicago Blackhawks in a series of unfortunate events.
You button hooked you. Congrats to all that got it. So for a third straight period, Colton Sisson starts. Here's a shot, they score!
Look at Tanner Jeannot, he's all smiles, but look at the forecheck of the herd line. And Ryan Ellis, look at him, he takes a quick look. Both Trennan and Jeannot. Trennan goes right to the front of the net, Jeannot just up above. And look at that tip, he's a left-hand shot.
Oh, that's tough. It's a relatively new rule, and you could always see it melt players' brains. Their helmet comes off, they have to go straight for the bench. But there's always that moment of, like, what if I just picked it up? What if I just, but they can't. While he's heading for the bench, there's calamity defensively, and the Predators score. Tanner Jeannot, his second career NHL goal. All right, that sucked. Head to center ice for the face-off, get it back.
Smiles for Tanner Jeannot on the way to the bench.
His 6th NHL game, his second goal. And here they come again. Conant swept it wide. He tried to play the bounce. So 23 seconds in. Nashville again with possession down low. Conant in front, he scores!
Did someone put clear tape on Duncan Keith's skates? Of all the guys, I would expect to A, flub a puck completely, and B, trip over his own feet. I would never expect Duncan Keith. And while you're distracted by all that, you can miss Calvin DeHaan dropping his stick too. As a result, the Nashville Predators score 2 goals in 18 seconds in Nashville. I'm sure the fans were very good about it. And the Chicago Blackhawks are having a very unfun time. That's a dang it. For our next dang it, the Philadelphia Flyers have had an excruciating time keeping the puck out of their own net. But they head into a game with a 0-0 tie in overtime. They're doing the thing. I present to you the Philadelphia Flyers season in a nutshell.
14th overtime game this season for the Flyers. They are 5-2 in sudden death as Leddy cuts in. Wanted Everly, they score! Nick Leddy off the stick of Travis Sanheim. And the Islanders win it 1-0 in overtime.
You see the Islanders are going to make a change there. That's Pajot coming on the ice. And watch Leddy. There comes Pelech. Watch Leddy jump on. And he kind of gets lost in coverage right there. Too much time and space. He can really get to the net, throws it there, and then Sanheim just chips it by his own goalie. So it's an own goal for the winner. But what a game by Brian Elliott, and an even better game by Ilya Sorokin. And the Islanders steal this one, Brendan, from the Philadelphia Flyers.
Oh, Travis Sanheim, who I think I called Sam Morin in a recent video. He tips the thing into his own net. You talk about a team that just needs something, anything right now, and they get that. Oh, that's a dang it. For our final dang it, it's a double feature. Big save Dave. He's a Leaf now. It's not going great.
Here by Ehlers, and Ehlers in a race with Marner. Ehlers wins the battle for the puck, pokes it off and scores! The dash of Nikolai Ehlers. He's got his second of the game, and the Jets are back up by 2.
This play is what is the effort like? Marner gets it poked off his stick. Now he's hustling for the puck, but Ehlers is just stronger than him here on it.
Okay, I was talking to Drew about this. I think this is more of the dang it on Marner. He made the worst play. To me, he made the much worse play. And Nikolai Ehlers, my goodness, that guy has torn the Leafs up this year. Dave Riddick trying to make the situation better. No. It's a dang it. It's embarrassing, but not nearly as embarrassing as the next one.
Kerfoot. Pearson able to knock the puck away from him. He picks it up on the left wing with a wrist shot, and he scores! Another one right through David Riddick under the left pad. And the Canucks with 6:24 to go lead by 2.
How often have you heard never a bad play?
Shoot the puck.
Shoot the puck. And Tanner Pearson. Second goal of the night. Just lets it go. Bad angle, and Riddick never gets...
It's going wide! It's going wide, Dave! The Toronto Maple Leafs managed to lose back-to-back games against the Vancouver Canucks after the Canucks hadn't played in almost a month and were still missing like a quarter of the roster. And one of the goals they allowed in the second game was this one from Tanner Pearson. And listen to the Canucks broadcast. They're laughing!
Never gets in the butterfly. Just a slider.
Oh.
What are you, coaching the Leafs now? I'm sure that's what Sheldon Keefe said too. Yuck.
Spain, no less. The aristocrats, but make it the Leafs. That's just a monumental, dang it. I've never seen a broadcast crew just burst out laughing. Woo! So that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Pass to your team. Yours. Just yours.